Hi everyone, for lesson 2 this week we are going to be working through a Nearpod and doing a variety of different activities. It is student paced, so you can do it in your own time, and it's just to summarise and condense all the functionalism knowledge you went through with Bonnie in lesson 1. So I'll just go through it briefly with you now so you can see what it entails. So there's going to be a lot of different tests, time to climb, all that kind of thing. So to start, you'll watch a little video. It's only about 3 minutes long, just to recap what you covered with Bonnie on lesson 1. Then just a quick recap, 5 things that you have learned about functions views of education from either the video or from Bonnie's lesson. Just the first 5 things that come to your mind, really, even if it's stuff from before when we spoke about hidden curriculum and culture and so on. Then we just have a little open-ended question for you. This time it's just on social solidarity. So who said that school provides it? What does it mean? And so on. You can either type your response, or now on Nearpod you can just use a microphone as well to make it a bit easier for you. Another open-ended question next. And it's just looking at critiquing it, so looking at the AO3. So we have a man called Hargreaves, a sociologist, who disagrees that the education system provides social solidarity. He actually says that it's a source of competition. And what we'd like you to think about is list all the ways that it is like a competition. So if you can remember from school and even from college now, when are you in competition with other students? Then we want you to recap the bridge theory from Parsons. For the easiest way to do that is for you to draw a bridge and then label the bridge for us, please, of what's at the start of the bridge, what's at the end of the bridge, and actually what the bridge is according to Parsons. Then we have a quick mix and match for you. So we have 3 key functionalists, and I'd like you to see if you can remember what they said. Let's just match them up. Then a time to climb for the ones of you that have liked that. And you just have a couple of questions there based on meritocracy. Another open-ended question. This time it's looking at critique of meritocracy. So it's a man called Miliband, sociologist, who says that meritocracy is a myth. I quite like this one because I feel that it's a bit easier to remember compared to other things, because it is loads of M's, and that's how I remember it. And I want you to think about, why do you think he thinks this? Why does he think meritocracy is a myth? Go back through all your past knowledge if you want to. List all the ways that you think actually meritocracy doesn't exist in the education system. Then we have a exam question. So we first off, we wanted to go through with you how the exam is structured. It's exactly the same as the family paper. So you have a 15 marker and then you have a 35 marker, and you choose between 2 35 markers. You need to answer one. And it's exactly the same structure. So for the 15 marker, you need an introduction, define any key terms, 3 times DESers, and there's no need for a conclusion or evaluation, as there's no AO3 marks. And for the 35 marker, same thing as last time, family, introduction, define the key terms, introduce that argument or debate that the question's on, 4 or 5 desires, and conclusion. Remember, no first person in any of these. And also that I in desire is just about checking you've interpreted the information correctly, that support does actually agree with your initial evidence. Also, if we can remember, it's in those longer desires, we still need to make sure that we're linking back to that question topic again. The question we're going to look at today then is explain functions views of education for 15 marks. What we'd be expecting then is introduction, quick, very small summary of functionalism, 3 times DESers, and there's no need for a conclusion. Now, depending on how confident you feel on this, you've got 3 different options. You can either do it as red, amber, or green level. Green level, if you're feeling very confident that with your notes and without any more teacher input, you can answer the question, then go ahead and have a go at it. Amber then is if you think, I think I kind of know it. With my notes, I should be okay, but I just need a starting point. And that is your amber. What we've done for you is said what to include in each DESA. So we've just given you a heading. And then red then is, I don't think I could do this yet. So what we've done for you then is we've said what could be your evidence in each of those DESAs. So what could be your E and what could be your S, and kind of what sociologists to include in each of them. So we've tried to break it down for you. You don't need to do this in timed conditions. It's your first go. Please use your notes to do it. When you upload it for myself and Bonnie to mark, can you please say in the comments whether you took the red, amber or green, just so we can see what level you chose. We don't mind which one you choose. Do which is best suited to you, so what best feel you think. And on the next two slides is the red help sheet and then the amber help sheet. So this is the red, amber, and then the green is no support, so there isn't a support sheet for that. After you've completed that, then we have a stretching task. You do not need to do this. This is for the ones of you that are aiming for the top grades and just really want to push yourself a bit. So in the exam, you could get a 35 marker on functionalism. It might not be a 15 marker. In that respect, then, all we would do is we would still do a paragraph on meritocracy, a paragraph on social solidarity, and mini society, and then you'd break up and do another one on moral allocation and another one on bridge theory. That gives you 4 clear paragraphs. And if you can remember the 35 marker, you need to evaluate. It's quite hard for some of you to do that now because we haven't started looking at other theories' views of education in detail. But some of you might be able to use the people we've mentioned today and the evaluation you did in Bonnie's lesson, and also previous knowledge of theories to start thinking of evaluation. And if you can't, start having a go. Do a rough draft of a plan for 35 marker on functionalism. Last task, it's just a summary task. The final task is either to create a mind map, a poster, something that will help you with all the key bits of functionalism. So we'd like you to cover in that the views in general, so things like the views of the hidden curriculum. Then I would like a paragraph or mind map on Parsons, the bridge theory, the universalistic standards, the organic analogy about how it's the brain that is central to society, and also Parsons does mention meritocracy. Durkheim, cover mini societies, social solidarity. Davis and Moore, moral education, meritocracy. Young, meritocracy as well, and then any other evaluation or any other points you would like to include in there. And that is everything we would like you to include. So you've had your lecture task in lesson 1, and then we've got quite a few different activities we'd like you to try and tackle in lesson 2, just to try and make sure that we can understand functionalism's views of education as much as possible. Bonnie and myself will be on Google Hangout throughout the lesson, so please send us a message with any questions or concerns. Hope you're doing okay. Take care. Stay safe.